Just joining us, local businesses dodged another shutdown today as the latest coronavirus case numbers kept San Diego in the red tier for now. And joining us right now to break down the latest developments is County Supervisor Greg Cox. Supervisor, thank you for joining us. Let's start with the news from the state, what it means that we avoided dropping into that more restrictive purple tier today.
Well, we were very concerned, obviously, this past week that we were right on the cusp of basically having to shut down some businesses or be more restrictive. And the good news was we heard officially early this morning or late this morning that we did retain ourselves in the red zone, tier 2. We were at 6.9 under the state's criteria, and if we had bumped up to 7, we would have been purple for a second week, and that means a number of clampdowns on businesses that we did not want to see.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously have seen it for so many weeks and months now, all these businesses dealing with openings and closures and not really knowing what to do, also with schools. How much are we required here in the county to follow the state guidelines when it comes to businesses and schools opening, closing, and falling into those tiers, especially if we're right on the cusp?
Well, the state of California sets the criteria on what we can and can't do. We could be more restrictive if our public health officer felt there was a need to do that, but we can't be more lenient. And so we're kind of boxed in. And I think, you know, the governor has a tough job. I don't envy the job he has to do, but I think he's trying to do the best job he can. We, disagree sometimes with the metrics and the way that they're applied. We certainly have been doing a very good job, I think, over the last 6-8 weeks in keeping the number of new cases down. The positivity rate has been fairly consistent. And the good news, I mean, the whole reason we got into these business closures was because there was a concern there would be a surge effect that could adversely impact our hospitals and particularly our intensive care unit rooms and the availability of ventilators. Well, we're nowhere near being in that type of a situation. Mm-hmm. We hope we never get into that situation, but we think that's one of the criteria that ought to be evaluated as they are coming up with these numeric values.
So when you talk about the inability to really be more lenient with these businesses and reopenings and so forth, what do you do when you have all these business owners who are saying, hey, what do I have to lose? I'm going to stay open because otherwise I'm going to lose my business?
Well, I'm certainly very sympathetic to the businesses, particularly small businesses that are just on the cusp of being able to survive. And, you know, there's some leniency now. There's certain conditions. Particularly restaurants now have been able not only to serve outside, but now 25% inside. We really don't want to go back to a more restrictive environment. We hope that we're going to continue to see good numbers. We don't know for sure. We got, probably some increases that's going to happen over the next weeks because of the Labor Day weekend. That probably is going to spawn an increase at least for a week or so. We hope we can get over that hump. And again, it's really a matter of encouraging the public to wear masks, to wash their hands, to keep that social distance so that we can keep businesses open and we can keep helping the economy to begin to recover.
We certainly know that this pandemic has had a major impact in so many different ways across San Diego, but there's a recent report that came out finding 60% of small businesses in the South Bay say they could close permanently. So what's being done to help these businesses who are stuck in this situation where they really have no control?
Well, we've got so many small businesses throughout the San Diego County region, but in District 1, my district, which includes Chula Vista and the South County area, it's particularly a real problem. One of the things the county has done is we recently provided $25 million to provide child care services, to extend that out to help those small child care businesses to remain open. And more specifically, we just approved last week, and then again this next Tuesday, we'll have another allocation of up to $20 million in small business grants to small businesses to help them pay for some of the improvements they've had to make to their businesses, whether it's partitions or tables for outside dining, those types of things.
All right, well, hopefully we are 2 weeks away here from finding out the next step in this process, if we go backwards or hopefully we're moving forward. So hopefully we do just that. We can lower our numbers between now and then. Supervisor Greg Cox, appreciate your time and your insight and all the work you and your colleagues are doing for us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the opportunity.
All right.